Alright, here's another test with the Canon M50. This time I have it on enhanced stabilization, so I'm hoping this does a complete and utter good job of stabilizing. Before I had it on stabilization on. Switching hands here with this tripod. I have it on vintage tripod here. Just reset that a little and get a bit of a better angle on here. So how's the stabilization doing? I'm now holding it out a little further than I usually would, just to test the stabilization once and for all. I don't have a microphone, an external microphone on here, so this is the native sound. I haven't tried it out on its own before yet. There's no wind today, fortunately, except for the wind speed I'm generating by walking quite quickly, but not that fast. So how's the scoping? It is on a manual setting, so I may have it looking a little bit dark, but how's the blowout in the road behind me? It doesn't look like there is too much. I have rolled the button on top, whatever it does, change the f-stop, and that area there is usually bright white. How's it looking at the moment? It doesn't look too bad to me, but my face is in shadow. How much detail can you see? Am I looking like a shadow myself, or can you see detail? Obviously, as I turn around here, now there's a bit more brightness. Does that blow out entirely? How's the sky looking? Is it quite nice and blue? There's a nice mountain in the background. How's that looking? Main thing here is the stability. It is on the highest mode, which also means that it's cropping the most. If I was holding this like it was a shorty stick, like I am now, how much real estate is there? This is actually quite a comfortable way to carry this. So usually with a shorty handle, I battle to stabilize this camera, or my bridge camera, or any of my cameras really. I don't really like the short little handle. I really battle with them, but I now have it on this tripod, and I have the tripod extended to 3 sections, but I'm holding it on 1 section, so just underneath the camera itself, and the weight at the bottom of the weight below my hand still in the legs of the tripod seems to be stabilizing it quite a bit. Okay, I'm not supposed to be doing that because I don't want to stabilize it. I want the electronics to do the stabilization. So there it is. It's further out. I'm holding it on the 3rd section of these legs now. I can see that the camera is moving a little bit, not too viciously, but there's definitely some movement. And how is the enhanced stabilization setting doing? Is it resolving the bounce or not? This Canon M50 is 1 step away from being sold by me, unless I am able to figure out the best settings to use for this thing to get it to work for me. I know that the camera is good. I've seen all the footage. There was a reason I bought this camera. I loved some of the footage. I am unable to replicate that a lot of the time. I'm going into a shadow now. I obviously have turned this down to quite dark, so I will probably turn into a blob. How's that looking? Any good?